talk about it. So earlier today, the New England Patriots have officially released Jabrill Peppers, safety veteran captain Jabrill Peppers. Welcome to Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. This move, and I'm not even going to put it anything lightly, it not only pissed me off, and it just made me completely confused on what the hell is going on in this organization with Vrabel, with Elliott Wolf. Like, what are we doing? We had, throughout the whole entire preseason, the discussion of what to do with Kyle Duggar, because Kyle Duggar's performance on the field has completely declined from what we've seen over the past couple of years. But then you look at Jabrill Peppers. He was arguably the second best player on the team last year. You put Gonzo at one. You put Christian Barmore there, but Christian Barmore was not playing here. And now, excuse my voice, I went to a concert last night. It was really fun. I'm on vacation. I had to get this video out because obviously, what the hell are the Patriots doing? We got this at about 12:30 Eastern Time. Jabrill Peppers being released. Still has 4.32 guaranteed on his contract. Jabrill Peppers is starting in 85 games, including 26 games with New England. It has totaled over 500 tackles, 7 interceptions, 6 forced fumbles, and 7 fumble recoveries in the NFL. Like, what are we doing? We saw him playing with the second unit during that last preseason game against the Giants. And everybody was kind of like, that's a little weird. Don't you think that he's playing with the team and everybody else is sitting? You saw Drake May sit. You saw Matt Collins sit. You saw most of the offensive line sit. But that was the big one about Jabrill Peppers not being a part of this team. But why would you cut him? There's no need. And if you were planning on cutting him, why didn't you just do it before the end of the 53-man roster? That had questions about why we waited to cut Kendrick Bourne. It came out, they were trying to trade Kendrick Bourne. Well, they were trying to figure it out with Javon Baker, and nothing happened. They ended up cutting him. So it just goes over and over and over on what are the Patriots doing? Because now you go into this season with, excuse me, your safeties that are Jaylinn Hawkins, which he's solid. He looked really good during camp. He looked really good during the preseason. But also rookie Craig Woodson, who was not proven anything on the field. You had Jabrill Peppers, who had a 90 PFF grade, the fourth highest of safeties in the NFL the last 2 seasons. And you just want to get rid of him? And then I've been seeing all over Twitter like, okay, well, he didn't really fit the system. He didn't fit Mike Vrabel and Terrell Williams' scheme that well. If you're a good player, which Jabrill Peppers is, you're going to fit that scheme no matter what it is. So it just kind of confuses me on what the Patriots are thinking about here. Because you get rid of him, you get rid of a great player. Are you rebuilding? Are you trying to put down a whole new regime, get rid of everybody that was in the past, all of the Belichick era and all of the 1 year of the Gerard Mayo era? It just goes on and on and on and on and on of the questions that I continue to make about this team. And this was the biggest one of them all. Because now you keep Kyle Duggar, which you were trying to get rid of. So is he still on the trade block? Or are you keeping him? I kind of assume that you're going to keep him now because you have Jaylinn Hawkins, Craig Woodson, Del Pettis, Kyle Duggar. Was he on the trade block? Does this mean that the Patriots are trying to make a bigger move? Well, the biggest move you could have made just happened yesterday with the Green Bay Packers. They traded away 2 firsts and a random player, a good player, but not your best player for Micah Parsons. Were the Patriots trying to figure something out with the Dallas Cowboys? This is just random speculation. And then you had the random speculation and even reckless speculation that, okay, maybe this had to be something more than just his performance on the field, because his performance on the field was great, but then there had to be something off the field. Well, according to Andrew Callahan of the Boston Herald, which I'm reading here, and Phil Perry, there is nothing that we saw from Jabrill Peppers off the field on why he was released. And he says, right here, Checking in with a few teams, I don't get the sense that the Patriots shopped Peppers across the league before his release. Certainly not like they shopped Kyle Duggar. You could have gotten so much for Jabrill Peppers. So much. Because he is a great player. You could have even gotten like a second or third round pick. I read off the stats to you. What he did as a New England Patriot. He was a captain of this team. And because of his release, that means none of the captains from last year are here. This is completely new. You had Jacoby Brissett as one. You had Jabrill Peppers as another. The list goes on and on and on about the people that were no longer here. And yeah, from Mike Girardi, no off-the-field issues. He did land with legal issues a year ago that landed him on the commissioner's list, but completely cleared. That was a year ago. I will say, now that we're going through all these motions, well, Jabrill Peppers was playing as in the second unit. And this is something that I saw from Michael Rodnick on Twitter. Great follow. He talks about the Patriots nonstop. A great follow. So now you're starting our Jaylinn Hawkins, Craig Woodson, but he also said this, that in the last preseason game, Kyle Duggar played with the twos, played late against New York Giants, tried to be traded. Jabrill Peppers played with the twos, played late against the Giants. He was later released. And then we saw K'Lavon Chaisson, now bear with me here, K'Lavon Chaisson has taken over most likely the number one spot at the edge across from Harold Landry. The guy who everybody thought was going to be that starter was Keion White. Well, there were three starters, or three rotational players that were playing in that game against the Giants that were playing with the twos. Keion White was also playing with the twos and playing deeper into the game that was unexpected. Does this mean that we have to be on the lookout for Keion White being on the move? That's just some random speculation. You can go down in the comments right now and figure it out, what the hell the Patriots are doing. I want to get a one-word reaction out of all of you guys. What do you think about this Jabrill Peppers release? Because I am shocked, pissed off, everything in between. And this could have been settled weeks ago. You had, after the Giants game, you had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And they just decided to do this now. I was in the middle of walking in Times Square, and this popped up. And I made a short for you guys, which is why you subscribe. I'm sitting here in a room, and I got to make the video because I got to get my thoughts out. I got to get everybody just the info that needed to happen. And it's just, I'm absolutely shocked. And I'm trying to figure out the money. The Patriots didn't need to cut him. They have $59 million in cap space. It's not about getting the cap space. There has to be something more to this. And is it Mike Vrabel just trying to make his own little regime? But I'll go back to what I said at the beginning. If you're a good player, you can fit in any system because you are a great player and can go anywhere on the field. Maybe he doesn't like the box safeties. That's Jabrill Peppers, but that's neither here nor there. This is a wild move. And I have a feeling this isn't the only wild move that is going to happen. We still have 9 days until the regular season starts. 9. And that's a long time for the Patriots to make some moves. And we got you covered here on Patriots Today. Whatever happens, trades, releases, breaking news, we got you covered here. So make sure you hit that sub button. And as always, even though when they make you mad, let's go Pats.